From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Country Music Time, brought to you by your local Air Force recruiter and this radio station. Now, here are the stars of this week's show, Jim and Jesse.
Got a gun in my holster, got a horse between my knees, and I'm going to Arizona. Pardon me, boys, if you please. I have been a desperado, fought my way across the plains. Now I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain, just a rider in the rain. And I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. Oh, my mother's in St. Louis, and my bride's in Tennessee. Though I'm going to Arizona for the banjo on my knee. I used to work in Uncle's feed store while he was fighting in the war. Now I'm going to Arizona, ain't gonna work for him no more. I'm a rider in the rain, just a rider in the rain. And I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I'm the son of the prairie and the wind that sweeps the plains. So I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain, just a rider in the rain. And I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain, just a rider in the rain. And I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I'm a rider.
Jim and Jesse, welcome to Country Music Time.
Thank you, Chuck. We're happy to be here with you today.
Good to see you, Jeff.
Hadn't been able to see you now, and at least across the microphones here, in about, we were trying to figure it out, and I think it's been 3 or 4 years at least.
It's been at least that long. I know it's been quite some time since, of course, we've been on the road quite a bit for the last few years and staying pretty busy.
We just heard Rider in the Rain. Is that from a new album that you have?
Yeah, that's a Randy Newman song that we sort of rearranged and made it to our style music.
What makes your style different from all the other styles?
Well, we basically stay more on the countryside than the straight bluegrass. We have tried a little bit of all of it.
Of course, what we call bluegrass, it's most of the folk songs originate in Scotland and Ireland, places like that, and they look at bluegrass singers in Europe more like folk songs or folk singers. And of course, we've made a couple of tours to Japan, and it's the fiddle and banjo and everything, mandolin, it's very popular in Japan.
Most people, I think, feel if you put a mandolin in a song, you've got a bluegrass song anyway, so it doesn't seem to make any difference.
Yeah, well, I think the arrangement of the song and, would have a lot to do with the category that it would go in, but, of course, I guess the artist, too, would make a difference, but you could take any artist or any song and do them almost any style, I think.
I'm using the word bluegrass, and you've already said that it isn't necessarily just bluegrass. It's just hard country in some cases. But using that term loosely, do you feel that that bluegrass now has made a comeback?
Well, it's been very popular as far as the parks and the bluegrass festivals. They started about 15 or 16 years ago, and at one time you'd never hear anything like it, like in the West or Southwest or on the West Coast. But in the past few years, I guess Oklahoma and even California now is one of the real hot spots. And fiddle music, the old-time fiddle convention, I think has had a lot to do with it too. But it's more popular today, I think, than it has ever been.
Well, you've teamed up with another one of the legends of country music. Matter of fact, he's sitting right here in the studio, sitting over here being quiet right now. And you've done an album with him. And, of course, I'm talking about Charlie Louvin.
Yeah, we've known Charlie for a long time. And in fact, me and Charlie was together in Korea. That's where we first got into music business together. And we've always admired the Louvin sound very much and done a lot of their songs. And it was real good that we could all get together, Jim and I and Charlie, and do an album together. And so far, it's been pretty good for us.
There's a song off the album that we're going to listen to right now. And where did you pick up this song?
This is a song that Larry Gatlin wrote. In fact, he wrote it for Charlie. And while we was doing this album, we all three got together and made a trio out of it. And it came off pretty good.
This is Until She Said Goodbye.
One single thing she said.
One single thing she said. Until she said goodbye.
Believe it or not, if it's true then it's so. If it's not, then so what does it matter?
It really don't matter, that's what she said. Whether or not I believe her really don't matter.
God knows I still love her and need her
now that she's left. She never meant
one single thing she said.
One single thing she said.
She told me she loved me,
but she lied.
One single thing she said.
One single thing she said. Until she said goodbye.
One single thing she said.
One single thing she said. Until she said goodbye. Until she said goodbye.
And now here is Air Force Sergeant Chuck Hausey with a few words about the United States Air Force.
Thank you, Jesse. Science and engineering are very challenging fields in today's Air Force. We're working on new programs that will change the shape of aerospace technology for decades to come. If you're a student majoring in science, engineering, or mathematics, or if you already have your degree, there may be a place for you on our aerospace team. We'll give you important responsibilities right away. You can put your ideas to work, test your theories, and work beside experts in your field. Gain valuable experience with the most sophisticated equipment. The Air Force can help you start building your future, while you help build the Air Force of tomorrow. Let an Air Force representative help you explore the opportunities in your field of interest. Give us a call today.
I'm leaving New York City, loaded high and wide, going all the way to Texas. It's a mighty lonesome ride. It's a mighty lonesome ride. 18-wheels are rolling, rolling, taking me down the line. Truck stops in my memories, pretty girls on my mind. must keep moving on. I've got to make it into Dallas and on to San Antone. On to San Antone. 18 wheels are rolling, rolling, taking me down the line. Truck stops in my memories, and pretty girls on my mind. Pretty girls on my mind. 18 wheels are rolling, rolling, taking me down the line. Truck stops in my memories, and pretty girls on my mind. Pretty girls on my mind.
Truck stops and pretty girls. Y'all been hanging around different truck stops from ones I've...
Well, we stopped at quite a few of them.
Where'd you get that song?
I wrote that song.
Oh, you wrote that?
Yeah,
Ah,
I wrote that for all the truck drivers and all the truck stops and everything that they visit.
I wish we had more time because I always say that because there's so many things we can cover, and I always run out of time. Usually I end up with about 15 minutes too much, and I have to go back and worry about what to take out.
You can take Jesse's part out.
That's for sure.
Thanks for being on Country Music Time. Really appreciate your dropping by, and the best of luck to you in the both, of course, in your albums and in the album with Charlie. And I want to invite you to come back and do another show with us when you can.
Chuck, we've enjoyed it, and we'll look forward to seeing you again in the near future.
Country Music Time was recorded live in Nashville, Tennessee, and was brought to you by your local Air Force recruiter and this radio station. Technical direction by Pete Franquet, engineering by Jack Logan. This is Air Force Sergeant Chuck Hausey saying thanks again to Jim and Jesse, and reminding you to contact your local Air Force recruiter to get more details about Air Force experience. It could be your ticket to a great way of life.